The 1915 genocide grieves on all Armenian bones and to this date still leaves horrible scars on the soul and body of our nation.
Starting in the early 20th century, the New York Times began regularly reporting on a series of mass executions of Armenians by the Turks. Most Armenian genocide historians agree that the largest loss of life occurred around 1915, with 1.5 million Armenians left dead from torturous practices like hard labor camps and death marches.
There's overwhelming evidence to support that there was a serious Armenian genocide.
The deliberate destruction of an entire people.
Forcibly marching women and children to death.
Parties at the time sending back cables, newspaper reports, eyewitnesses and so on. Turkey has gone around the world aggressively lobbying to make sure there are no references to the Armenian genocide.
And why do they kill us? Just because we're not one of them. We're different.
Turkey and Armenia have been disputing for more than 100 years now the events of 1915 in Eastern Anatolia. Armenia claims around 1.5 million Armenians died in 1915 during mass deportations from territories now within Turkey's eastern borders. Turkey acknowledges the suffering of the Armenians, but believes that the death of the Muslims must be considered in this context too.
Over the decades, Armenian immigrants have enriched the United States in countless ways, but they have never forgotten the tragic history that brought so many of their ancestors to our shores. We honor their story, we see their pain, we affirm the history. We do this not to cast blame, but to ensure that what happened is never repeated.
Aziz milletim.
My dear nation, in a message issued on April 24th, President Biden of the United States used groundless, unjustified and untrue statements about the tragic events that took place in our geography more than a century ago.
There is always this kind of deliberation whether we should acknowledge the true history or refrain from doing it because politically today the relations with Armenia are very weak and are not very positive, while Turkey, who is led by a very strange guy, is a very strong and important country for Israel, an Islamic country.